Hi everybody, Brian back here with what I got over the past few weeks. It's November 1st, fall's in full gear. It really looks like fall out today. I was out this morning, the leaves are down, it's cooler, it smells very like fall. Uh, I love fall, I don't like winter, so I'm dreading what's coming up, but hope everybody is enjoying their fall, at least in the northern hemisphere here. So let's start with what I got here. We'll start with the Super Nintendo game. I think this was $1 or $2.50. Mecha Robot Golf. I don't know much about it. There is something up here. It says Toho, which are the people who made the Godzilla movies for a while there. So I thought maybe it was like Godzilla and those giant monsters playing golf, but it's just a port of a golf game from Japan. And from what I hear, you don't even play as robots in this. So I heard it's pretty mediocre, but it was cheap, so I figured I'd give it a shot. For the PSP, because I recently got one, I picked up Capcom Classics Collection Remixed. And I got this because I was looking at the back and it has a port of the arcade version of Black Tiger, Strider, Final Fight, and Magic Sword, which is the reason I got it. I really love Magic Sword on the Super Nintendo, and it's nice to have an arcade perfect port of the on the PSP. And I was playing some of it, and it's really good. So far, I'm really happy with the PSP. I've been looking at other games for it too. Great handheld. Got some original Xbox games for like $1 and $2.50. From Russia with Love, 007. I'm a big fan of the James Bond series. I still want to get that DVD set. Maybe when it gets to $100 with all the movies, or the Blu-ray set that has like all the movies. But someday I'll get that. But from what I hear, this is a pretty decent game. It takes place, it's based on the movie From Russia with Love with Sean Connery, which is, I think, maybe the second Bond movie or third. But yeah, happy to have that. And this I picked up because it said Blockbuster exclusive. It's Freestyle Street Soccer. It was like $1 or something, so I figured I'd pick it up. Don't know if I'll ever play it though, but it was cheap. For Super Nintendo, I also ordered, this year I ordered, January I ordered Nightmare Busters for the Super Nintendo, and this is from, Super Fighter Team published this. This game was originally finished in 1994. They never got a publisher for it, so they never released it. So it was actually done. Super Fighter Team got in contact with the developer and asked to release it in 2012. They started taking pre-orders, and it was released early this year. The first batch sold out. I pre-ordered the second batch, and yeah, so it's really cool. It's really hard. I played some of it, but the graphics are really good on it. The pixels art is really, each character is really big. Very great pixel art on this game. So it comes with a manual, and the cart is shaped to fit a Super Famicom, Europe, Japanese or Super Nintendo system. So it's kind of a longer, it's kind of taller and kind of like an oval. Like it's kind of like an oval when you look down on it, and how Super Famicoms have that kind of half oval on it. So yeah, very cool, and it's nice that they actually released this. I picked up a PlayStation game. I don't really collect a lot of PlayStation games, but I do like to get the RPGs or certain games when I find them cheap enough. So I picked up Wild Arms 2. The first Wild Arms was the first game for the PlayStation I ever played. When I got my system, I picked up Wild Arms for the PlayStation. A very awesome game. And I remember watching the full motion video at the beginning of it, with the awesome like Wild West music and the cartoon animation. It was just very cool, and I watched that over and over again. And this was back in I think I first got a PlayStation back in 98, so I got it pretty late. I got Wild Arms, and I got Final Fantasy VII, and I played Wild Arms a lot, and then I played Final Fantasy VII a lot. And I never finished either of them. But I found this for $10, and I don't know much about it, but I love the first one, so hopefully the second one's just as good. Picked up some Blu-rays. Funny thing, I've been looking for this movie for a while. Ducktales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. It was originally released to Disney Club members in limited quantities, and the DVD goes for about $20 to $30 now. and it's harder to find. So I actually found a copy. I had a game store order it for me, and that weekend, Walmart released this as a Walmart exclusive. So if you're near Walmart and you want Ducktales the movie, pick it up. From what I understand, it's also coming out for a U.S. release in this January. Not just at Walmart, but everywhere else. So I was like really excited when I saw this. I was like, holy cow, Ducktales the movie. So happy to have that. Also picked up Young Frankenstein. Mel Brooks. I love Mel Brooks' movies. Another favorite of mine in high school, Kingpin. And Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods, which I went and saw in theaters on September 3rd or something when it was released in limited theaters in here. I was fortunate enough to go see that on a Tuesday. Awesome Dragon Ball Z movie. Very funny, too. And one of my childhood favorite classics, The Neverending Story. This is actually a re-release of a 2010 Blu-ray. I don't know what the difference is, but it has some extra features, but I love this movie. And Nintendo released some two big ones, big games here in October. Fantasy Life, which I'm playing a lot of right now, and very fun. I'm having a blast with it. I'm actually a paladin. I'm probably going to level up. I'm probably going to take each class to a certain... Like, you start as a rookie and you move up in rank. I'm going to probably take each class up to a certain, maybe, apprentice or something. And then go on to another class. But really having fun. You can either fight like an RPG, or you can have a house and collect stuff, or you can make stuff as an alchemist, or you can make clothes as a tailor, or you can make weapons as a blacksmith. Awesome game. Really enjoying it. And because of that, I haven't played Bayonetta 2 yet. I haven't even played the first Bayonetta, which I have on the 360, so I don't know if I'm going to jump into Bayonetta 1 first or Bayonetta 2. But I might actually finish up Hyrule Warriors first before I start Bayonetta 2, because I have one hack-and-slash game already in Hyrule Warriors. But I've heard nothing but great things about Bayonetta series and Bayonetta 2, so happy to have that. And that's everything I got for the past few weeks. Hope everybody's having a great November here, starting up. This is November 2nd, so have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.